Hey everybody, welcome to the DW Plays video. This time I am taking a look at Sonic 3D Blast. This is a platformer on the Sega Genesis or Mega Drive, depending on which region you're in. And it is a game that I am not all that familiar with because I didn't have it back in the day. And I don't like platformers. And I especially don't like isometric platformers because the perspective always messes with me when it comes to trying to control them. So, Sonic 3D Blast is kind of the perfect storm of things I don't really like about platformers of that era. Where, I mean, it runs well, don't get me wrong, it plays fine for what it is, it's just that I don't like that. And as far as the various Sonic games go, obviously this is not one of the more well-remembered ones. The other games in the series are definitely better remembered than this, namely the mainline side-scrolling platformer versions. There we go. See, I've been having trouble getting through that thing with every attempt I've made while I've been just trying to mess around with this game and get a feel for it. And, I mean, it's annoying, because sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. And there's another thing, you could probably see that I'm kind of struggling with the controls here. It's not that I'm unable to play the game, because, I mean, you can play the game just fine. But it's really difficult to get any kind of precision out of an isometric platformer like this. And if you've got a small sprite on the screen that you're trying to get to, that makes things pretty irritating. Ah, crap. Okay. I mean, I figure I'm supposed to collect all the birds. And I'm supposed to get to the exit, but I'm not 100% sure. Thing is, I don't really know what all goes into that, because... Oh. I think that means it opened. Nope. 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 Nope, there we go. Okay, so that's how you get all the birds. Okay, cool. And then I guess I just wander around aimlessly for however long I feel like. See, that's another thing that annoys me about this particular game, is I didn't have the manual for this, so it's one of those games where you just kind of have to figure it out if you don't have the manual, because the game doesn't tell you, because it's from that era. Because in-game tutorials were just not a thing at the time. So, I mean, like, that tells me, hey, collect 50 rings. Cool, I know what to do now. So I will collect 50 rings. Which is easy enough to do, and I mean, it's not like this game is super complicated or anything. Obviously, you can figure it out. It's just, it's kind of annoying. Now, gotta collect 100 rings, which is easy enough to do. And then the next one will be 150 rings. Which I already have, so it's not a problem. And at the end of all of this, we will get a Chaos Emerald. Now, Sonic in general as a series is just something that I've never really stuck with all that well. I mean, I played the original game a fair bit. And I mean, as far as platformers go, I enjoy it well enough. But I don't really like platformers in general, so there's only so much I can do with that. So, let's see here. Ah! There we go. Now, let's see here. I got a bunch of rings, yay! Okay, now I can go through that. That leads me over here. Alright, cool. Ah, come on. Don't mind me. Just being a hapless idiot. But, suffice to say, I don't really get much out of this game at all. I know it has its fans. Ah, crap. And you can tell that I don't know this. Oh, come on. You can tell I don't know this game very well either. So, Suffice to say, I'm not going to do a review of this game. I probably won't review most of the Sonic games, honestly. They might get MTOs, they might get DW Plays videos. But, I don't get much out of them, and since they're platformers, there's only so much you can say about a platformer that's, well, just a platformer. You run, you jump, you do the thing, and it's, okay. You run and you jump, and you just run and jump. Okay, cool. And, I mean, this game is no exception. It's just a platformer, it's just that it happens to be isometric, which means it has really clunky and awkward controls. Now, it's not the worst I've ever seen, don't get me wrong. But, it's not exactly, shall we say, easy to control. Ah, come on, I had that. I hit the frickin'... Ah! Come on. And as you can see, getting any kind of real precision out of the controls is just off. Oh, come on! Urgh. I gotta collect all the birds again. Alright. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know what I'm doing. All I know is that the controls are annoying me. Because trying to control an isometric platformer with some kind of Z-axis with a, with only 4-directional D-pad movement is, quite awkward. So, I'm not gonna stick with this very long. We'll see if I can get that final bird there, and that's about where I'm gonna call it, I think. Suffice to say, I don't really enjoy this game. And, yeah, we'll see if we can get that 5th bird, but if not, then, I'll go ahead and just call it... Okay. I don't really know where I'm going. I think this makes me go faster, right? Yes, this makes me go faster. Okay. Alright. There's the 5th bird. Alright, cool. I mean, this does have nice music. It's got nice graphics. I mean, it plays decently for what it is. It's just that I don't like it. So, I mean, if you like it, then more power to you, but whatever. It's just not my thing. Okay, that takes care of them, and then I think that's the end of the stage for... Yep, that's the stage. That's Act 1. Alright, I think that's good enough for now. Like I said, I don't really like this game. It's just not my thing. Your mileage may vary, of course, but as far as the Sonic games go, the only ones I really like, not necessarily like, I don't necessarily dislike all of the other ones, let me put it that way, but the only ones I outright enjoy playing, in my experience, are the original Sonic the Hedgehog and Sonic CD. The rest of them are just okay at best, and this is one of those kinds of games where it's okay for what it is, it's just not my thing. So, it's readily available if you're interested, and it's in the Sega Genesis collection on Steam, it's in the Mini, I think. It's all over the place. It's very easy to get your hands on a copy of this if you're interested. So, I'll throw a link to the Genesis collection in the video description if you're interested. But otherwise, thanks for watching. I'll see you all in later videos.